Hey guys, Curlz here, and for all of you who are just tuning into my channel, welcome to my channel, and I hope you subscribe by the end of this video. But yeah, I'm just gonna get right into the video. As you can see from the title, this is gonna be the video where I just explain why I went or returned natural. Okay, so I moved over. I'm gonna be right here because I want to probably put like links on up here or like photos in this area. So yeah. Okay, so let's start off with the background story first. I obviously was born curly haired. I'm black. So yeah, my mom, she relaxed my hair when I was about, I want to say 4 or 5, and she said that my hair wasn't really it wasn't a problem. It's just that she was lazy and didn't want to go through all that hassle of detangling and stuff like that. So yeah, she relaxed my hair at a very early age. So I've been relaxed basically all my life from age 4 up into age, I don't remember how old I was. I stopped perming my hair in 2013. So I'll just put how old I was on the screen. I'm sorry guys, I can't do the math right now. My brain isn't working. But yeah, so I was relaxed basically all of my life. I get color in my hair. I bleach my hair. My hair was relaxed, bone straight, right? And it started to thin after a while. It was pretty healthy, for the most part. I kept an okay regimen kind of thing, even though I didn't know it was a regimen at the point on time or whatever. But yeah, I had my okay regimen. My hair was pretty healthy. It was pretty long or whatever. And after a while, I started going into this bleaching phase where I always wanted my color to stay there, or when I switch it up a bit, put a little bit of dye on top of the bleach and stuff like that. And they started to thin out. And then I came across You Love Megan, and Pretty Witty, it's a 77? Whitney, right? And what they really taught me was, you can have relaxed hair and still have healthy hair. So that's when I started on my whole hair journey, right? And then apart from that, I realized that I think it was Pretty Witty and this other lady on YouTube that were relaxing their hair. So they were still relaxing their hair, but they didn't relax it bone straight. Like they left texture in their hair, and their hair was so nice and long and thick. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try that. So I started. I stopped going to the hair salon because that's who really relaxed my hair. It was between my mom, and then she put me over to the hair salon. It was like she ain't into that no more. She don't have time to be relaxing no a bunch of hair and all that. My hair was getting longer and longer. So anyways, I started relaxing my own hair. I stopped going to the salon, started relaxing my own hair, and my hair started to become like thicker and prettier, and it had like a little bit of wave up in there, and I was like, yes, I love this or whatever, right? So that's not the breaking point when I was like, oh, I wonder how my hair would look natural. Nope. I loved my perm hair. I still had some relaxed ends, so what I had to deal with was two textures because I was transitioning into relaxed hair. And then after a while, I think I just relaxed my hair at least 3 to 4 times. I was getting into the swing because relaxing is a little tricky or whatever. I could probably do another video about that. But yeah, so I'm relaxing my hair, and it was this one particular time where I needed to relax. I would do it instead of like doing it like 3 to 4 times a year. I would only relax my hair say twice a year. I'd spread it out, and it came to the point where I needed to relax my hair. So when I relaxed, I remember this day like so clean. I woke up that morning. And I was like, you know what, I really need to do my hair because I woke up kind of late. When you have your schedule planned out and you off schedule or whatever. So I mixed the relax. I mixed the relaxer and I put some oil in it and stuff to, kind of weaken it a bit. And I applied it to my hair. And I live where it's very hot and humid. So that alone, it's heated. And then you have all of the chemicals in the relaxer and stuff like that. And while I had it on my head, I started to feel a little weird, like I needed to, I guess, eat something, or I don't know. I just felt a little weird. Maybe it was the chemicals. It could have been a whole lot of different factors, but I know that the chemicals were causing it to be worse because I was inhaling all of that and it smelled horrible. And when I got into the shower to wash it out properly, because I didn't want to go in the sink. I don't know why I didn't go to the sink, but I didn't go to the sink that day. I went in the shower to wash it out. And as I was washing my hair out, I started to, like, my vision started to, like, go away and come in, and, like, it was, like, doing like this. Like, my eyes, it felt like I was doing like this. But I wasn't. My eyes were open. And I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like I could faint, you know? And I think only my sister was home at the time with me. And thank God us millennials don't like to go anywhere without our phones, because my phone was in the bathroom with me. And I was like, you know what, I need to hurry and wash this out before all of my hair falls out, because, you know, you don't want to leave. First of all, I don't want to perm my hair bone straight, because I'm text-lapsing, worrying about the wrong things, right? So I'm like, oh, I need to get this off my hair before it goes in my eye, or before it takes all of my hair out. Let me just hurry and wash this out, and I'm going to come out and sit down and catch myself. Here I am, trying to wash it out. I'm like, you know what, I can't wash this out, I can't wash this out. Let me sit down and calm down, and if my hair gets bone straight, then too bad, I'll start over. So I went to, like, turn the water off. And I was able to turn the shower off, and the minute I went to, like, say, let me try to sit down or something, I felt my body doing like this. Like, I was literally doing like this, and I was like, oh Lord, I can die in this shower, I can die in this tub, because I can knock my head to something, and I'm just gonna die. And the minute I was about to fall, I started to fall, I held on to the shower curtain. I just tried to grab something to break my fall, but obviously the shower curtain couldn't hold me up, and I ended up pulling the shower curtain down, and I fell in the tub, right? But the good part about it is, because I pulled the shower curtain down, it kind of, like, bunched up into, like, a cushion onto the tub, so I didn't hit my head directly on the actual tub. I, like, knocked it to the shower curtain, which was like a blanket. Like, it kind of cushioned my head from the fall, and I just laid there. And I think I turned the water was off. I think the water was completely off, or it wasn't really, like, the shower wasn't on or something. And I just laid there, and I was so weak, like, I couldn't even respond. I couldn't shout to my sister. I couldn't get up. I couldn't do anything. I was just laying there, and my mind was completely there. I knew what was going on, but I couldn't respond. My body couldn't respond. And, like, it was so scary. I was like, wow, either this thing will drain in my eye, or I might just lay here, and my sister won't realize that something happened to me or whatever. And after a while, I got a little bit of energy where I could, like, kind of, like, pull myself up, because I still couldn't, like, call her loud. And I guess the drop wasn't loud enough when I fell, or she may have had headphones in, or whatever the case may have been. And I, like, grabbed my phone. It was, like, close by a little bit, so I kind of grabbed it, and I just texted her. All I could text her was help. And I don't even know what went through her mind when she started, like, what? Like, help? So after a while, she came to the bathroom, and she knocked, and she was like, I think she was asking me, like, did you mean to send help or what? And I couldn't really say anything, but, like, after a while, I could, like, say, I'd, like, call her name or something. And then she came in, and she was like, what happened? Like, she was, like, really shocked to see me just laying in the tub, just laying there looking, like, dead. But not dead, obviously. But, like, I can't even describe. I don't know how I looked to her, but I could imagine that it looked really scary, because I still had perm in my hair, and I was like, come wash this thing off my head. Come wash this thing off my head. So, like, I had to kind of lay in the tub. You know, like how when you're washing little children hair in the tub, and then they, like, lay with their head toward the faucet part of the tub. So, yeah, she washed the perm out for me, and I was like, whoa. That was the first time that ever happened. I mean, yeah, sometimes the fumes from the perm would be, like, strong, but, you know, us people who were onto the creamy crack, is like, I need this, you know? So after that, I didn't say, well, I'm not perming my hair anymore. I was like, wow, that was a scary experience. I could have died. I gotta be more careful. You know what? I'm gonna just stretch my relaxer a little longer until I gain the confidence to perm again. Creamy crack. Listen, that was addictive, okay? I almost died. And I'm thinking, you know what? I'm just gonna lay off it for a while until I gain confidence to do it again. So within that stretch or whatever, the relaxer stretch, I was like, I was looking at my hair and it was so pretty. Like it's the actual new growth. It was really pretty because, you know, I didn't want to perm my hair at that time, so I was like fixing my hair, and because my Texlax hair was thicker, it gave me it kind of showed me how my hair could be if it were like natural. So I thought to myself, you know what, maybe I should go natural. I don't know how my hair is. I don't know how to take care of it, but maybe I could do this thing, because that's when a lot of persons, I started seeing more persons going natural and doing big chop and stuff. So I started doing my research and whatever and blah blah blah, and here I am. As you can see, I obviously decided to go ahead with the natural. But I transitioned for a year, or almost a year. It wasn't a full year. I transitioned for almost a full year, and to really decide if I wanted to go natural, while I was transitioning, I had cut off like the two sides here and a little bit of my nape. I went fully natural with that. I chopped that off to see how it was progressing. That was like my motivation, but I won't go into that long story. That's how I decided to go natural. That's the main reason why I went natural. It wasn't because I saw other persons going natural and I wanted to join them, or someone inspired me to go natural. It wasn't any of that. It was literally the fact that that incident happened to me and I was so afraid. And even though the incident happened to me, in the back of my mind, I still didn't really want to stop perming my hair, because I thought, you know, I'd look bad if I was natural or whatever. So I still had that mentality. But if it wasn't for that incident, I would have never did my research and actually think of going natural. So I guess some things, even though they might be like horrible, they happen for the better, you know. So that's why I decided to go natural, and I don't regret it. It wasn't the greatest experience when I big chopped or whatever, but yeah, I'm happy that I did it, and now I could do a whole lot with my hair. I haven't really stretched my hair out to the potential or straightened it or anything, but I'm happy with it. My hair looks puffy sometimes. It's really defined, and it's getting longer, so I can do a lot more with it now. And yeah. So hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it wasn't boring. If you have any questions, you can leave them down below, any comments, or if you have any stories of why you went natural, go down below and tell me why you went natural. If you are natural, if you're transitioning to natural, why do you want to go natural? And if you're relaxed, let me know if you ever had like an experience similar to it, but you still decided to relax your hair, or I don't know, just talk to me down below and let me know whatever you want to talk about. Hope to see you guys back on my channel. Hope you subscribed, like the video, share it, and yeah, see you guys in my next video. Later!